Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Leanna and today is Reseller Real Talk. I have a couple of opinions that I need to voice because they're just churning inside of me. We're going to talk about silent auctions that are happening on Whatnot and on Poshmark. And we're going to talk a little bit about goals and comparing ourselves to each other. First, silent auctions. All over Instagram on the weekend, people's knickers were in a twist because on Poshmark especially, people are having silent auctions. They're taking their live shows and they're making them silent. And it's also happening on Whatnot as well, but there is a bit of a difference. Okay, so first of all, what is a silent auction? In this context, what people are doing is they're opening up a live stream. They have their store, populated, so they have listings there, and they're just running the auctions. They're just this one first, and this one second, this one. There's nothing on screen. It's a black screen, and they're not, the ones that I've seen, they're not even in the chat room. They're not engaging, period. They're just running the auction. That's what the ones I've seen. So that's basically all they are. So what is the difference here from Whatnot and Poshmark? On Whatnot, part of your seller terms and conditions is that you have to be a physical presence in your auction, whether that is speaking or your hands or actually being on camera. You actually physically have to be there. It is part of the terms of service. On Poshmark, I don't believe there's anything in the terms of service about that. I know that they encourage us to be on camera and they encourage us to be engaging and to engage the chat room and to talk and to do whatever. But it's not a hard and fast rule, which is a lot of what happens on Poshmark. So why are people in a tizzy about this? Now on Whatnot, I understand that because it is breaking the rules. You have to be a physical presence. You have to do this. It is a rule on Whatnot. Therefore, you're breaking the rules, so I can understand why people are upset about that. On Poshmark, you're not breaking any rules. You're taking advantage of an opportunity to sell your items or to get your items seen. And I think that's fine. I see absolutely nothing wrong with that. If you are a very shy person or you're not comfortable on camera whatsoever, and you just want to see if you can list a few items and get them sold, more power to you. This is not a popular opinion, by the way. A lot of people are really upset that sellers are being allowed to run silent auctions. And I don't understand why. I don't understand why they're so mad about it when it's not breaking any rules. I am more concerned with those sellers who use the live shows as a vlog. Like they're going to Walmart and talking about their day and they're not selling anything. Like none of their listings are even in their store. They're not trying to sell anything. They're in Walmart or they're in the thrift store and they're just chatting. To me, that is more of an abuse of the opportunity than doing a silent auction. The ones where they do the vlogging, I will report them because I think that is unfair to use that for that reason when there are people waiting to do live shows. If you are selling something, whether you're silent or not, I think then that's fine. I think you're not breaking any rules. You're doing something that you're comfortable with and more power to you. Now, that being said, I have visited a few of the silent auctions and they are truly silent. One had music in the background, which, that was fine. But really all they're doing is running their items. It's like there's no engagement in the chat or anything. They're not showing the items at all. And I'm like, that's a little bit lazy. But if it's working for you, then it's working. But I personally, if I didn't want to be on camera, I would at the very least, I would be typing in the chat. I would be telling people this item's coming up next and this is the description of this item, and then running it and taking, maybe some requests from the chat. That would improve your sales 1,000 times. Absolutely it would. So I would do that. I would also show my items just because I think physically showing the items actually gets that item sold. So I don't understand blank screens and no chat. That's just something I don't understand. Has nothing to do with me being mad about them doing it. I think it's fine. So what do you guys think? Do you think it should be allowed? And if you don't think it should be allowed, please explain to me your reasons why, because I honestly don't think anything's wrong with them. This brings me to sort of the goal setting and the comparing ourselves to each other. And it kind of travels from this, because these people that are so mad about these silent auctions where it's not breaking any rules, why does it bother you so much? Why do you care so much? Like, really, what does it matter to you? Does it affect your business? All live shows are going to affect your business, because you know what? Live shows are, right now, they're up here, right? Because they're new and exciting. So sales are going to slow down a little bit until things balance out. But if so-and-so wants to sell dresses and so-and-so wants to sell purses, who cares? Why do we stick our noses in to other people's businesses when they're not doing any harm, when they're not breaking any rules? That goes, why compare yourself? My goals are my goals, and what I need out of my business is totally different than what you may need or what that person may need or want. Not everybody wants to be a 6-figure warehouse seller, and not everybody is satisfied with only a couple $100 a month. It's different. We're all different. We all live in different places. We all have different bills, and we have different lifestyles. And really, what I do works for me, and it gets me what I need out of my business for the most part. Sometimes it's a little slow, and I'm working on that. But just because it works for me and I'm satisfied and I'm happy doesn't mean that this 6-figure seller thinks I'm crap, because that makes no sense. And it doesn't mean they're better at it than me. It just means that their goals are different. We're allowed to be different, and as long as you're not breaking the rules or harming anybody, then that's fine. I mean, $200 a month, $2,000 a month, $20,000 a month, doesn't matter. It doesn't make anybody better or worse than the next person. On those days where I am feeling bleh about my business and I feel like I haven't actually, gotten to my goals and I need motivation, I do not go to social media. I stay away from freaking Instagram and stuff like that, because it does not motivate me to see other people going, oh, I found this brand, oh, I found that brand, oh, I have this stack, oh, I have that stack, and I made this much money this month. It doesn't help me. It may help somebody else, and I'm not against, my chair just went down, I'm not against that, those types of posts. They just don't motivate me, so I know enough to stay away from it. I usually take a break, read a book, take a walk, do something different, just to get my head out of the space, and then I can start fresh. That motivates me better. Anyway, that is all I wanted to say today. I really wanted to get on here and talk about silent auctions, because really and truly people I think they're way overreacting about it, and they need to take a chill pill. If you think differently, that's great. Let me know down below in the comments. And because I like to have conversations about this. I don't know everything. Anyway, that is it for today. I hope everybody has a fantastic week. Thumbs up if you like this content. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.